Yo, yo. Rio, how are you, dude? I was on mute. Maybe the best Mania ever. It certainly, everything really flowed really well this weekend. Feeling like shit today? That sucks, buddy. I want you feeling good. Thank you for popping in. Look at the new belt. Signed by KO. I'm pretty sore today. We did so much walking. My knees are kind of jacked up. I slipped in the bathroom and like cracked my knee on the floor. Fucking sucked. The PP floor. You got it. No, like the shower. I guess it didn't have like a seal where the door shut, so the water was just running on the floor. And we didn't put a towel down. So it was like on the in the hotel. So I kind of caught myself on the door. Thank God it didn't fucking break for my fat ass. But I'm sure most of you watching know at this point. But earlier this month, my girlfriend won the Cricket Wireless Wrestlemania Flyaway Sweepstakes, and it's basically three days in Vegas. It's like a $7,500 package, and you get basically transportation for the weekend. You get flights, tickets to SmackDown, both nights of WrestleMania, and hotel stay. And yeah, pretty much transportation to the events, to the airport, from the airport. And it kind of like continued to unravel for more exciting shit. Like we kind of heard some little details, but the person who gave us the like our point of contact through it all, kind of gave us some insight on what was going to happen, but not everything. Hey, Lucy. But like I was saying, like I haven't walked significant distances in a while. It was awesome. So, it kind of started Friday morning. It was like we got up at like I don't know 5 a.m. You know, and we got picked up. I guess they call it like black car service, but they're kind of like limousines, but not like stretch limousines, you know? Like just a nice black car, leather, that kind of thing. So the lady shows up at like 6 a.m., I think. And she's really nice, kind of chatty. It's super early in the morning. I had like one cup of coffee, and she drives us to Philly Airport, which is like, I don't know, not even a half an hour away, so it's easy. And get through security fine. The flight's all good. But I hadn't flown that long in a while because it's like a 5 to 6 hour flight. So we were like just cramped, stuck. But it was fine. I kind of just watched a bunch of YouTube videos that I downloaded in advance, and you know, had like a beer and a Jack and Coke, and voila. So then we get to Vegas, and what's crazy is that like the entire airport is themed for WrestleMania. So all the digital signs, they have like these light up LED belts. They're playing the John Cena theme song and the WrestleMania theme song, which I didn't expect. Like I knew WrestleMania is like a big deal, but it was cool to see that by the time we landed, like the entire airport was like getting us vibed up for the event, you know? So that was really cool. And we had that classic experience where like the driver waiting for you, they're holding up Melissa's name on like an iPad. So she's kind of like waiting there with our name, and that was so cool. That's like in the movies kind of thing, you know. And then the driver there, she was like this scrappy Asian lady. She was kind of like complaining about how long she'd been at the airport that day and how long the bags take for American Airlines. But we were kind of just laughing at her, like, you know, she was. We always appreciate when someone's like honest and scrappy, so that was cool. But yeah, no complaints there. The bags took a little long, but all good. You know, just part of the course. Yeah. So then we get there with the time change and everything. I want to say it was like 11-ish o'clock, like 11. And we basically had to rush to the Cricket Wireless store in Vegas. It was like south of the airport. And we got a couple like texts and calls from the person who was organizing everything through Cricket. And she was kind of asking like, where are they? Because they have a limited time for how the meet and greet happens at the Cricket store. So literally no time at all. We land in the airport, we get our bags, and then we're rushing to the Cricket store because they're kind of like, you have to hurry up. There's limited time here. So we get there, and the Cricket store is like completely mobbed. They have like this huge like wrestling themed party in the parking lot, and we didn't really have much time to look around, but I guess they were giving away different levels of prizes. You know, like maybe tickets to the show, maybe T-shirts, and we didn't really get time to take it in because they were like taking our picture. They were like, can you get out of the car slowly so we can get your picture? And it definitely felt like a celebrity kind of moment. I never had anything like that before. So they're like, oh, can you look this way and smile? They're giving us directions to get the photos. And then we realized at the last minute we were supposed to meet Rey Mysterio, but then I guess for some reason he couldn't be there. So Kevin Owens was there, which I was actually like, it was a nice surprise because he got injured. He wasn't in WrestleMania. So it was cool to see him because we knew we weren't going to see him in the show. And I love KO. Like, Rey Mysterio has been around for a while, and I definitely loved him back in the day. But, you know, he's cool. He's did his thing. KO is a little more current, and yeah, it was really emotional to see him. So we go to the store, and they're like, okay, stand under this big balloon thing. Like, we're the grand prize winner and shit. They're getting our picture. And then the representative gives us this basket with the belt wrapped around it. And just like food and candy and signed posters and the John Cena hat and a Cody Rhodes t-shirt. It was filled with like little gifts and candy and shit. And yeah, it was like really, really cool to experience that. Melissa and I were kind of talking like, oh, you know, it'd be kind of awkward if we were just with a wrestler for 45 minutes. Like, we don't know what we would talk about. We might be kind of nervous. So it was kind of nice that it was just like a photo op. We went up and we met Kevin Owens, and I didn't say, like, Melissa just kind of got a picture. She said hi. I went up and I said, I'm getting kind of emotional meeting you. And he was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, man. But, you know, I think I don't remember exactly what I said, but like, grateful to meet you. We got a picture with him. I said, my buddy Fred is from Quebec. And he's like, oh, really? You know, he just kind of said, oh, really? And then he signed the belt for us, like on the strap. So that was really cool. And then we were just kind of carted away to our hotel, which ended up being super nice. It's called the Aria. And we checked in there, and we got pretty early check-in, but it was kind of just go, go, go. Like, we put our bags down, and then shortly after, it was like time to go to SmackDown. SmackDown was sick. We got a ride to the T-Mobile Arena. It was kind of more like kind of like what we're used to here in the Philly area, like with the Wells Fargo. But yeah, it was just a sick show. And then got home, and that whole day was just sort of a blur because it was just go, go, go. Yeah, Melissa's handing me this stuff. So we got these like signed pictures of KO, Sheamus, Melissa's favorite Drew, Liv, The Miz. And I'll say, like, we were kind of like at the beginning just questioning the legitimacy of this, and every step we kind of got a better feeling, but it was still kind of nerve wracking. But I'd say even after we like got picked up and went on the plane and everything, it didn't really set in until we walked into the Cricket Mobile store, and like everything was just like everything just like went technicolor and came to life. Like, oh shit, like we actually won something insane, you know? Yeah, so that was really cool, really nice. Saturday we had a bit of time. We got to chill. We're from the East Coast, so we had like on the West Coast you go 3 hours back. So we were waking up at like 5 a.m. because that's usually like 8 a.m. for us. So that was kind of nice because it gave us some extra time in the morning. We were on the Vegas Strip, so there was a lot of casinos and stores and, you know, stuff walking distance. We walked over to Taco Bell for breakfast because they got rid of Taco Bell breakfast around here. So it was nice to have that again. Just a low-key thing. And then I think later we went to Olive Garden because I had a gift card for that. So that it was a really cool one. It was like up in a building and you had a nice view. By the time we get back, it was time for WrestleMania. And we got picked up, made our way over. And this is where like we had a nice surprise. So we were wondering why we had to get there like, I think it was like 2.5 hours early before the show even starts. And we were kind of like, oh man, I wish we could get there closer to the time of the show starts because, you know, what are we going to do? Just sit in the parking lot? So we meet up with our handler, I guess, the lady who helped us with the sweepstakes stuff, our point of contact. And she brought us into like, I think it was called like the Century Club or something. It was an exclusive club in the Raiders stadium. And there's like bars and stuff. And we get to know her a little bit better. And then we find out that we're actually going down to the ring before the show starts. So you can like get a photo in front of the ring. I went to WrestleMania last year. And hey, 2K. So this was the case where we're like, we had no idea we were going to get like a wrestling belt signed by Kevin Owens. That was really cool. And then the second surprise is like, we didn't realize that we were going to get a chance to go down to the ring. And when WrestleMania was in Philly last year, hey, pup. Oh, happy to, dude. You guys follow my buddy 2K? So this was like something that I was envious of people last year. Like in Philly, I was pretty much in the back of the arena, you know, and I had binoculars and I was just like watching people get to go up to the ring. And I'm wondering like, who the fuck gets to do that? Like, is it like a front row ticket thing? Do you have to pay a bunch extra to do that? So it was super cool. Like just walking down to the arena, people were kind of filling the arena like an hour before the show. And like seeing the announce desks up close, I didn't realize, but it was like covered with signs that said, please do not touch. And I'm sitting there touching the desk. And I'm like, holy shit, I got a picture with it. Thanks, brother. And, yo, Tony, thanks, brother. Thank you. Never been out to Vegas. Long flight, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, so we get to touch the fucking announce desk, like the one that like they were getting slammed through at the end of the night. It was so crazy. And the guy who was kind of leading the people through, who worked for WWE, he was like, oh, please don't touch the desk. And I'm like, okay, no problem. And he's like, yeah, just don't touch the desk. Don't touch the ring, you know. So we're kind of standing on the mats and we're kind of squishing them with our feet. Like, they're probably like this thick. They're pretty squishy, you know, but I wouldn't want to get slammed on it. And then we go up to the ring to get our picture, and I'm like, I made like a little TikTok video. I'm like, I'm at the WrestleMania ring right now. And I totally, when the guy looked the other way, I touched the ring just to have that, like, feel that energy, get that moment going. And then the people that were with us got their picture too. Then we said our goodbyes to them and got seated for WrestleMania. And, dude, I had to, I don't care. I would assume they weren't going to kick me the fuck out, although that would have been a bummer. Like, I touched the desk and they're like, get the fuck out! And I just missed the show. Yeah, they just pump it back up with air, dude. Dude, it's like, I'm just a regular guy. Like, when am I ever going to get back to fucking, the WrestleMania ring, let alone like a SmackDown ring, Like, I don't make much money, so I'm lucky to get a ticket when it comes to town. Like, I'm sitting in the fucking nosebleeds, and I'm still fortunate to be able to do that. Hey, what up, Dave? My favorite match, I will have to say that, like, I started watching wrestling like 21 years ago, WrestleMania 20, when Cena won the U.S. belt. So Cena means a lot to me. He was definitely one of my favorites growing up. So it was very fortunate to see his last Mania and for him to win the belt. The ending was a little corny, but I was like 10 out of 10, like, emotional when Cena won at the end. Yeah. But other than that, like, I must say, I loved I'm just bringing up the card right now because I don't want to the triple threat women's world championship match that started night 2. It was Io, Bianca, and Rhea. Yeah, the Dom match was fucking sick. And then everyone lost their damn mind with the Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, when Paul started to, pick up the chair. Like, everyone lost their fucking mind. But I have to say that, like, the triple threat women's match, that really stole the fucking show. And then we watched Stone Cold come out for the attendance, and he crashed his fucking bike, his four-wheeler. He missed the on-ramp, and he had to back up, so his music was playing for like 2 minutes before you actually see him come down the ramp. And then he crashed into the barricade. It was cool seeing Jacob Fatu win. That was really hype. Nah, you couldn't see us. We were too far. We were sitting behind where all the cameras are pointing at the ring, so they never point the cameras that way. Yeah. So, like, what, when the wrestlers come out and they look at the crowd, it's kind of like if this is the ramp, like, it's what you're looking at on TV. So when you go to a wrestling show, they have all of the soundboards and the boom camera and all of the pyro, all of the tech stuff. The only time you ever see it is when they start fighting outside the ring and they walk out front. But yeah, like the side of the ring with all of the equipment, they never show that. If you and thank you guys for looking for me and everything. I appreciate that. But yeah, we never got like that TV moment where they're like, and here's the Cricket Wireless winners. I thought they were going to do it on SmackDown, at least. I didn't think it was going to happen at Mania. But if you guys go back and you watch the beginning of the Jacob Fatu LA Knight match, I think when LA Knight starts to enter, they point the camera at like a U.S. sergeant, and he's going like, ah. We were like 2 rows behind that guy, so we were cheering and yelling. So if you listen to the audio, you might hear us. But yeah, that was the closest. And what's funny is when they were showing that guy, They took like probably 10 minutes just to set up the camera, and they had a guy holding the cable, and they had a guy with a headset on. It took them 10 minutes just to set up a shot of a guy like waving at the camera for a minute. Yeah, so we never got our moment, but if you go back and watch the LA Knight match at the beginning and you look for that sergeant guy who's like waving at the camera, we were like 2 rows behind him. So that's the only chance. They never point the camera at our direction because we were behind the equipment and stuff. But we weren't on the floor. We were like a few rows back where it starts to slope up, I guess. So it's probably the closest I'll ever be at WrestleMania unless I win the fucking lottery. This was the first time I've ever been able to watch a wrestling show without binoculars. So there you go. But yeah, so we had a great time Saturday. It was cool to see the Paul Heyman situation, and Shawn Michaels came out. Melissa's favorite wrestler of all time is Shawn Michaels, so she lost her mind when he came out and said hello and did the attendance. Yeah, guys, it was the greatest trip of my life, hands down. Like, easily the greatest trip of my life. Never been to Vegas. It was fun doing a little bit of gambling. SmackDown, both nights of Mania. Got to see all my favorites. Got to see Cena. Got to see Stone Cold. Got to see CM Punk. Like, insane. Did so much walking. Nah, I don't really gamble much. I think I put $20 in. I took that up to $80 over 2 days, and then I just threw a Hail Mary and roulette and lost it all. So it's like I turned 20 into 80, and then I turned 80 into 0. You know, like, just, it was fine. Hey, jiu-jitsu! Okay, and then this is the belt we got. And Kevin Owens signed it. Kevin Owens signed it for us. So, the champ is here. Yeah, it's a nice belt. It's not like the $400 or $500 one that looks like the TV replica. It's like the, you know, like the really nice plastic foam one, like, I guess, like, it's the nicest, like, you know, kind of budget replica you can get. I don't know how much these cost, but probably like $100, something like that. And we carried it to both shows. It's a lot to carry around, but it was sick, dude. And it's got Kevin Owens' signature, so it's like, you know, it's like a family heirloom. It's like too big to properly fit. Umbreon! Special thanks to Code Umbreon. When we first got selected, you know, to be a potential winner for this, we weren't really sure if it was legit, and it was asking us to, you know, decide in 48 hours if we wanted to go for it. And we had to fill out some documents. We had to fill out a W-9 with a social security number. So Umbreon helped us look over the documents with your tax and law background and helped us feel confident about, you know, signing up for this. So thank you, 2K. Thank you for the kind words, bro. And then outside of the wrestling atmosphere and spending time with Melissa, my favorite and most sentimental part of the trip was getting to meet Balloon Salamander, my boy, and his wife. So Sunday morning, we went to this Balloon. We went to this breakfast spot. It was like an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. And yeah, I hit him up like maybe a week or two ago, and I was like, dude, we're going to be in Vegas. If you can spare any time, I'd love to hang out with you and meet you in person and everything. So we went to this place called the Wicked Spoon. It was in the Cosmopolitan Hotel. It was right next door, so easy to walk to. And you pay a fee to get in, and you can eat all the breakfast shit you want. They have French toast, pancakes, seafood, chicken and waffles, salads. The Heart Attack Grill, is that the good spot? Tell me about it. So it was kind of nerve-wracking, you know, to meet your boy, because we've talked a bunch and we're good friends, but it's interesting to meet in person. So we were just catching up a little bit outside the restaurant, and then we ate a bunch of food and got some mimosas. And then after breakfast, we walked around the Bellagio, I think, like where all the fountains are, saw the little Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, so it was just so nice meeting him and his wife and hanging out. Yeah, barbecue. Yep. I'm looking forward to meet all you guys, you know, once we end up in the same areas. So anytime I'm in the area of someone, I love to like extend that out to them and try to meet, because that's what it's all about, you know? Yeah. Move out of Delaware. So if you guys are ever in the Philadelphia area, hit me up for sure. But yeah, we spent like, I don't know, 2 hours with them. We got these super long fucking daiquiris. They were probably like a meter, 3 feet long, you know, looked like a bong, and it's just filled with fucking daiquiri and rum. And I drank so much, I passed the fuck out, and then I woke up and it was time for night 2 of Mania. Just a couple of little out of sequence things that I just thought about. One, we got rides to the shows, but we didn't get a ride back. You know, like they gave us like an Uber coupon, but we just decided to walk back. It was probably like a 30-minute walk. Blackpool. Oh, dude, I would love to. Come on. I never made it outside of the out of USA. Like I never went up to Canada, even though it's like 5 hours away. Never went to Mexico. We stayed at the Aria. Yep. That was a nice spot. Definitely a nicer hotel than I could ever like stay at, you know. Blackpool. We'll go to the pub. Have a pint at the pub. Yeah, that'd be sick though. I'd love that. Melissa and I just watched the Caesars Palace WrestleMania 9 documentary on Peacock. Highly recommended if you guys have Peacock. I think it's called like WrestleMania 9. I forget the subtitle, but it's really sick. But anyway, imagine this. So the WrestleMania lets out. This happened both nights, but particularly night 1. There's only one gate to exit for the whole fucking thing. So just imagine like 65,000 people just leaving at the same time through the same exit through 2 gates. Like 2 single file gates. There's people running up the up escalators. Hey, Amo, what up, dude? My buddy from Iraq, how you doing? So just 60,000 people walking through a pedestrian bridge, walking down the streets, and it was just like fucking insane. Just nuts. So we're just like squeezed up with a bunch of people. The thing is, the path, it leads to a bunch of casinos. So we were like, oh, let's just walk home and stop at the casinos to break up the night. It was. Because, like, there was, like, a clear path. Like, you know, you walk down this street. But then you have people climbing over the barricades, climbing over fences just to try and get ahead and cut through. So that now there's all these little side paths trying to filter in, and it's just holding everyone up. I pray that no one got trampled or hurt, because like we were safe, but it was getting fucking nuts. So we make it to the Luxor Hotel, which is like the famous pyramid hotel. Hey, Lucy! Thank you for the gifted sub. To Amo. Thank you so much, Lucy. So, we leave Saturday night, and we're just trying to get through and not fucking get run over. Now, fortunately, there was barricades all along the path, and there were police, you know, every, I don't know, 30 feet. You know, the next 30 feet, there's another 1 or 2 police. Hey, Rio. So, I figured, like, if something went down, you know, whatever. But I definitely had a few thoughts, like, if there was some fucking psycho up in the building, they could easily fire off at a group of people who just want to see a bunch of people run and get fucking killed. So, like, yeah, some anxiety popped in my head, because there was, like, a thing like that a few years ago in Vegas where someone shot from the building down at, like, a music festival, I think. So, you know, seeing that on the news even 5-10 years ago, it still pops in your head, but I was mainly fine. I had a bunch of beers, so I was pretty chill. Yeah. Feel better, buddy. Yeah. So, we stopped at the Luxor. It's like the Pyramid Hotel, and it was so cool. There's like inside, it's pretty like hollow. So there's like an obelisk and a fucking Egyptian pharaoh statue. It's kind of dark and spooky in there. It's where like Chris Angel and Carrot Top live. That was cool. Then we made our way to the Excalibur, which is like the castle themed one. Lucy, how's your recovery going, by the way? Any better? And then, so we got there, and then once we made it to the New York hotel, that's where we saw the fucking crazy shit you probably saw online, where everyone is trying to filter up this escalator to get across the bridge, and then other people are trying to run up the down escalator, drunk as fuck. And we're going through the fucking bushes and the side paths where you're not even supposed to walk just to get up this fucking bridge. But eventually we go through the New York, and we run into this, Hey, thanks, Jiu-Jitsu. Yep, glad to be home. We did so much walking. We had a chill day today. Got to relax our legs and sit in bed and eat food, and did a little walk through the park today just to get our legs moving again. Ran into some people from work. That was cool. Yo, Dave? Bro, thank you for the 100 bits. And getting that hype train started, bro. Thank you. Hospital twice. Holy fuck. Didn't 100% do his job. Oh. No. What the fuck, Lucy? I hope that gets cleared up, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, we got a nice park. I'll tell you later. Dave, thank you, bro. You're a good friend, too. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's so fucked. Lucy, thanks for the 250 bits. Thank you guys for getting a hype train going. Thank you guys. I hope I didn't miss anybody with the shout outs. Just say, Tyler, what the fuck, dude? If you got... Thank you for the bits, Dave. Yeah, Lucy, for real, dude. We're sending some love your way. That's fucked. Thank you, Dave, for another 20 bits, you legend. Thank you. We got a hype train going, guys. Oh, Lucy. That's depressing as fuck. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, everyone send some love to Lucy just to get better. She's been through a hell of a fucking ride with waiting on getting the surgery, finally getting it, then getting dicked over like that. Yeah, Rio's like, at least my music for the bits is kind of like a Thanks, Jiu-Jitsu, dude. Thanks for the last 10 biddies. At least it's like a lullaby song. But yeah, it was so fucking awesome seeing Lucy. I got a friend named Chris who I work with who was so hyped for me to make it out to Mania because he was going himself. And we were trying to kind of meet up. But after night one, we randomly ran into each other in the fucking lobby at the event space. So sick. Oh, listen to this. So there was I don't know where this dude was from, so I'm just going to say the UK, right? But we make it into the New York lobby, and this guy comes up to me, and he's, thank you, Dave, for another 20 bits, bro. God damn. So the guy notices my Triple H shirt, and he's like, oh, I love Triple H. And he's like, we need to get a TikTok together. So he's trying to give me ideas of what we should do together. Like, I think he was trying to say the King of Kings or whatever. And I'm like, dude, let's do the Triple H spit thing. I think I was just tipsy enough to be this dumb. Because we're inside of a hotel. And he tries to give me some of his beer. And I'm like, no, Melissa, give me some of your water. And we do the Triple H spit thing inside of the fucking hotel. Like, I'm just fucked up enough to be dumb enough to spit water inside of a hotel. And he fucking loved it, and he got a TikTok. So there's some UK dude. You're not new, Umbreon. You're not new. Some guy from the UK has a video of us spitting water inside of a hotel. Yeah, you squeeze that juice. Yeah. And the fish tax. Thank you. Thanks for paying your taxes. That was another highlight of my life. Just spitting fucking water in a hotel. I'm so glad we didn't get kicked out. And the floor was like tile. And a curse the stream. Unloading on this stream with a curse, a debate, a fish tax, a got him. Can you guys hear those sounds? I brought back all the shit to get hype. Okay, guys, what was your favorite matches of WrestleMania? Tell me, as I continue to think. I've had those, but I kind of switch them off sometimes if I'm doing more serious runs. Japankin. We missed the Triple H inductee Hall of Fame ceremony thing. It was just too late. We were so, even though it was like, let's say 9 o'clock, it felt like 12 o'clock to us because we're 3 hours ahead. Guys, thanks for getting that level 1 hype train, you legends. 1 gifted sub from Lucy and 400 bits between Lucy, Dave, and Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you, guys. The women's triple threat match in terms of wrestling matches was probably the best of the weekend. I'm serious. The Fatu match was fucking awesome. Tony, I hope I'm not spoiling too much for you, dude. Just cover your ears. And if not, watch the Raw after Mania. It was insane. Probably the best Mania of fucking recent memory and best Raw after Mania. Like, just on fire wrestling. Oh my God. Jay Uso made Gunther tap out. That was fucking insane. And then Gunther beat the shit out of Pat McAfee on Raw. That was nuts. What do you think of that Raw, Dave? That was nuts, dude. Oh, shit. Spoilers. Close your ears. Close your ears. Think about how many heels won. Look at this. The New Day are heels. They won the tag team championship. I was in the bathroom during that match. Jacob Fatu is a heel, and he won. El Grande is a heel, and he won. Seth Rollins is a heel, pretty much. He won with a heel turn, I guess, with Paul. Drew McIntyre, I guess he's a heel, right? He did this moment where he took a selfie. That shit was hilarious. Dominic Mysterio won. He's definitely a heel. Logan Paul won. John Cena won. Like, it's the fucking WrestleMania of the heels. Did you realize how many bad guys fucking won at WrestleMania? And then we get Becky Lynch back. And then she had a heel turn at Raw. So it's like, what the fuck, dude? When have we seen this many heel type shit since Attitude Era? Like, it's insane, dude. But then the crowd is cheering the heels. Like, Fatu was fucking cheered out the building. They were booing Cody Rhodes. It's just like Attitude Era, where, like, they're cheering for the heels. Dave, thanks again for the bits, bro. Come on. Woo! What a legend. We did a bit of gambling. We had some nice food, you know. Like, I'm a pretty basic dude, so we had Taco Bell breakfast, we had Olive Garden, we had the Wicked Spoon buffet. I ate like shit for 3 to 4 days. Burgers, hot dogs, French fries, Olive Garden, Taco Bell breakfast, just like shit. I drank a bunch of beers. We were in the Modelo Lounge. It was just a sick-ass time. Like, unforgettable trip. Just unbelievable. And then last year, it was so cold at WrestleMania because we were outside. This time, it was indoors, nice temperature. Another thing that I don't remember ever seeing is if you look at the entranceway of WrestleMania, they had seats built into the entranceway on the first and second floor. So those people got to see the entrances from the perspective of the wrestlers. And then they had these cool ramps on the side. Like, it was just so fucking sick. Just like the best fucking WrestleMania. And just so grateful to be there. And it's literally because Melissa entered a Cricket Wireless contest on Instagram once. And there was no limit to how many times you could enter. You could enter every single day. She entered once, and we won. So just incredibly lucky. Flight home was really fast. It was like 5 hours. Got picked up. Made it home around 9 o'clock at night. Got our shit unpacked today. Stretched our legs. Got some food. Just ate some chicken and broccoli and mashed potatoes. Ate some hard-boiled eggs and green apples today. So just trying to eat a little healthier today. Surprisingly, as much food, shitty food and beer. You like that, Amo? I made it out. I'm happy for good friend. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we had so much fun, man. Thank you. Thank you for the 30 bits, dude. And just to add another layer of luckiness to this. Thank you, bro. But just to add another layer of like luckiness to this. This was around my birthday, and so I usually will take a week off around my birthday to enjoy WrestleMania. So I already had the week off. And so I already had the time off for the trip before we even knew we were going to get this trip. So I already had the time off. It's my birthday month. So it was like a week after my birthday. Happy 32. Just an unforgettable 32nd birthday. So sick, so lucky. God damn, it was good. And just grateful to be back home, safe and relaxing and hanging out with everybody again. Drinking my Coke Zero. Cherry. Okay. So that was the WrestleMania trip. All around, I don't think there was a single bad match. I'm just looking over the card. It's a great 32, bro. Oh, and then Joe Hendry. We got Joe Hendry for the Randy Orton match because we didn't know who he was going to fight because Kevin Owens got injured. So we got Joe Hendry. If you guys want to see some of the pictures and videos, I linked the Discord in the chat there. You feel free to join that and hang out. Woo! But just unbelievable. It, like I said, it didn't really hit us as being real until we got to the Cricket Wireless store in Vegas and they rolled out the fucking red carpet and everything. It was just so sick. Oh man. And then I know it was kind of torn. I'm sure some of you wanted Cody Rhodes to win, but it was so cool to see Cena. And now he's just being a complete menace. Got to see Stone Cold. The Logan Paul match, it was fine. It was good. Like, they're fine. Dude, John Cena is, in fact, Dennis the Menace. So crazy. Tiffany beat Charlotte Flair. I heard she chipped her tooth. Oh, the Jade Cargill match. That was fine. Yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Definitely. Yeah, but I'd say my favorite moment was Cena winning the belt. The guy and his son in front of us were like literally crying because they wanted Cody to win. So I was kind of laughing at them. That was awesome. The Sin City street fight was, like I said, like when he did the selfie, that was kind of cool. Melissa enters a shit ton of competitions. She's always entering some kind of little Instagram sweepstakes. Like, she's not going to the mall and signing up for the free car or anything, but yeah, any little thing you can do on Instagram, you know? She's won a few little things, but never anything this crazy. So yeah, the plan was to go to WrestleMania 40 in Philly. That was easy. You know, we made that happen. And the plan was to go to New Orleans next year. We never planned to do this. So we do have to pay taxes on this. It's like $7,500 that was given to us. So we're gonna have to pay taxes next year on it. So that might interfere with going to Mania. I don't know, but I'd love to go to New Orleans. It's only like a 2.5-hour flight. And then this summer we're gonna have SummerSlam in New Jersey. That's not very far. Yeah, right, Lucy. Yeah. One of my dreams is to go see a show up in Canada. So probably in Toronto because we're on the East Coast. Or as far as Quebec, you know, maybe see Fred one day. That'd be sick. But yeah, one of my short-term travel goals is to go to Canada. Because literally, I think we can get to Canada in like 5 hours. Toronto, yep. Never been. I can get to Canada in like 5-6 hours. You know, which is crazy because I can get to Canada faster than I can get to like Maine. It's insane. So that's one of my travel goals. Get up there and see a wrestling show in Canada. Hold a USA flag. Here you go, Amma. Oh, and then In Living Color played Cult of Personality live. USA! USA! And then if you haven't, please go and watch Raw after Mania because it was just more twists and turns. I think they could have done the Cena ending a little better with Travis Scott. I think they could have pulled that off a little better, but yeah, anyway. It was the greatest trip ever. Had a sick-ass time. And just so fortunate that it happened to us. It ain't bacon, brother. It's like bologna. But good to be home. Hope everybody had a good, safe weekend. If you watched some wrestling, hope you enjoyed it. And if not, Hope you had a good weekend anyway. And I still have off until I go back to work Saturday. Dave watched a little bit. You wish The Rock showed up, Amo? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. He kind of kicked off the storyline, so I'm kind of surprised. But it's okay. I thought he was going to show up to Raw or something, but he's filming Moana 3, you know? All right. I think we're going to play a little bit of Resident Evil speed running. Little Jill any percent. The triple threat was really good, right? It was like a tight match. Everything just clicked so well. You could tell when wrestlers have some really good chemistry, you know? That's right, Dave. We're going to go full Sonic the Hedgehog on him. All right, I'm going to take a 2-minute break just to go piss and refill my drink. And then we'll get set up for a little bit of gaming. How's that sound? Be right back, guys. Yeah. All right. We got some water. We got a recharge. Do you like Edge, Amo? Edge was the ultimate opportunist. As much fun as I have, though, you know, especially in Las Vegas where it's very stimulating. Like Melissa pointed out, there's always like music playing in every little corner of Vegas. Like you get on the elevator and it's like dance music at a volume 10 and on the sidewalks and in the hotels. Like you never escape like the club life, especially in the evening, you know? So coming from an area that's much more quiet, you know, it is it can be tiring. Yeah, they never put us on TV or anything. On this day. Woo. All right, let's get some gaming in, huh? Got a chance to feel. Oh, yeah. Caught some fish. Oh, did you go fishing, really? We're currently sitting at a 38.58 PB. It's been a minute since I ran this. Seven times? Oh, shit. So on the seventh time, you finally got a fish? Oh, yesterday and today. So what are you doing differently then? Did you go to a new place or you use a new bait or what? Biohazard. Some power bait, yeah. You're like, it's time to get real here. Let's get some legit bait. What kind of fish is it? I got the pocket fisherman in the glove box. Oh, sick. The stinky shit.
What is this?
They can smell it.
Wow. What a mansion.
Can you guys hear and see everything
Captain
okay?
Whisker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
Bluegill, sunfish.
Jill,
Oh, shit. You went off.
I'm going with you.
Thank you, Amo.
Chris is our
How are
old
you, buddy?
Partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
But yeah, I'm still on vacation, so I'm going to have off the next couple days.
A dining room. What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Let's see if we can make something happen.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Dick.
Barry?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's weird when you put this game down for a little bit.
Let me take care of this.
I just went to the right of that pillar. You're supposed to stay against the back wall. Whoopsie.
What is it?
Kenneth was
Yo,
killed
bro,
too.
but glad you had a good time fishing.
Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
It's always better when you start catching shit.
Wesker!
Oh, you are? Really?
Help me look for
Are you playing it
Jill.
on the
And don't
PS5 or
leave
how
this
you
hall
playing
for
it?
the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
It's
What is this
an
all about?
PS5, hell yeah.
Figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's
It's such
son
an
who
exciting
disappeared.
feeling when you're
I
just
don't
like
know what's
sitting there
going on.
and everything's calm and
Can't be
still,
helped.
and
Let's
then
search
like
for
you
him
start to
separately. I'll check
like
the
either
dining room again.
feel a tug on the line or
Okay,
just
I'll try the door on the opposite side.
RE2OG. Hell yeah,
This
pup.
mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor.
You
okay?
guys are in the right direction
And
playing some
Jill,
some remakes.
here's the lockpick.
What up, Cable?
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Great games.
Thanks.
Great
Maybe I'll
games.
need it.
Happy to. Thanks for popping in.
Listen, if something
Oh, you haven't
happens,
played any games? Have you been
let's
have you
meet
been
up in
busy,
this
pup?
hall.
All right, jujitsu.
This time I'll be there.
Oh, I love an electric blanket. I love an electric blanket. Your dad died. Holy shit. I am so sorry to hear that. That's fucked. And I appreciate you being vulnerable, kind of sharing that. I know that's like, I don't even want to say I know that's anything because I've never been through that. That's terrible. And hopefully this can be a little distraction or something for you. Yeah, you're right, Amo. That's send some love to Pup. That's terrible. Damn. It's something that I know I'm gonna run into eventually, you know, and I think about it a lot. And just sorry to hear you're going through that. Yeah, guys, send some love to Pup. Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's that fragility of life where it's, you know, one second life is just happening and then the next second it's like you're in the hospital. Like, oh my God. That's so fucked. Just want you to grieve, you know, and remember the good times. That's so fucked. Thanks again for the vulnerability and sharing that. No, that's to put it lightly, I'm sure. Damn. Yeah, I hope this can be some kind of distraction or social outlet or something for you.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Amo. It's,
Captain Wesker, where's
I
Chris?
hope they can get treatment and deal with that.
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
Oh, for medical care.
What is it?
Maybe it's
Sorry to hear,
Chris.
guys.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going
I hope at the
with
very
you.
least I can
Chris is our old
provide some
partner,
kind of
you know.
outlet for you.
Okay, let me handle this.
Be sure to
Stay alert.
not hold anything in and share what you're going through with your loved ones.
A dining room.
Yeah, that's so fucked, Amo. Damn.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Barry?
Yep, send some love to each other and
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
let's enjoy the good
Take care of
times.
this.
You're right, Amo. Yeah, it's difficult and we gotta find our reasons to continue.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too.
Be it
Maybe by this creature.
you know, our
Anyway,
goals
let's
or our
report this to
family or
Wesker.
our spiritual outlets, you know, just something.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
I'm just happy y'all feel comfortable sharing that stuff here. You know, I definitely try to create that kind of space for everybody.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's
Hey,
search for
Jared,
him
thanks,
separate.
brother.
I'll check the dining room.
Hey, thanks for
again.
the sub, dude.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion
Guys,
is
check out Jared. He's a
gigantic.
fucking beast.
We could get into trouble. if
Beast
we get
speedrunner.
lost. We should start
Like
from the
top
first
runner in the
floor,
world.
Okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick.
Fucking legend.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Playing some Resi 2, baby.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen.
Gone
if
to
something
Pog.
happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Another legend.
This time I'll be there.
Welcome in, everybody. Doing a little D-Rust here. Haven't run this in a little bit. There he is. Guys, shout out to Gonta. What a legend. Does some no damage, some randomizers. If you guys don't know me, I'm Starfish. Grateful to have you here. You can call me Tyler if you like. And I do some no damage, some speed runs, some wrestling talk, you know. Shiny, yeah, let's be friends, dude. Hey, there it is. There we go. Let's give you a proper shout out,
What's
Gonta.
going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong.
If anybody
with
needs
this
a raid and
house.
run, I will not be offended, I promise. It's all good.
This hall is
Go
dangerous.
chill out or hang out.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route
Yeah,
first.
Shiny. So we won a contest
There
that
must
that
be a
gave us a
back door
all expense paid
somewhere.
trip to Vegas for
Let's
WrestleMania.
try to
So
find it
flights,
first,
hotel,
shall we?
SmackDown, Mania both nights. Yep, Amo's here hanging out. It's so crazy how slow you start running when you've taken time off. Oh, and I fucked it, so. I fucked it. On one hit after 3 scenarios. Holy shit, yeah, that's a fucking god run right there, dude. I've never done anything like that. Get naked with Krauser, yeah. Dude, Cena has been a menace on TV. Like his post-interviews and everything. Talking about, that seems like a clickbait question, so I'm gonna move on. Take your 5-year-old son but couldn't afford it. Oh yeah, we couldn't afford it either. We got lucky with the contest. The Cricket Wireless flyaway sweepstakes. So sick. We were blown away. What did Jared say? Oh, you're good, man. We were hoping to see you, but I know how it all goes. We'll see you next time. Melissa and I want to go back at some point and enjoy Vegas without having to, you know, run from show to show the whole weekend. The Rock not showing up. Yeah, I wonder what's up with that. I mean, I guess he's busy or whatever, or they're doing it intentionally. The Punk package. Like the CM Punk triple threat with Heyman. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. He's on vacation. Maybe they'll do something with The Rock at SummerSlam. I love how Cena isn't acknowledging Travis Scott or like anything happened. Just saying he like basically acting like he won clean. It's so good, wow. Dude.
What a
him and Travis aren't having like a, you know, a celebration on Raw or anything. I love it.
Where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
Right.
What is it?
I love it, dude. It's like,
Chris.
When has wrestling been this good?
Now, Jill,
holy fuck.
Can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Yeah, now that I'm back home and everything, and school's wrapping up, I'm gonna try to get back to my regular stream schedule, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Many nights of the week.
What?
And then I'll probably do some running during the day on Discord to build up my
Jill, see if you
other
can
YouTube
find
channel
any
with
other
tutorials
clues.
and shit, so
I'll be examining this.
feels good to be back.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
You know what? Hang on. So, in the middle of the trip, I think it was Sunday, during breakfast with friends, the person who did the contest with us, she said, "Do you want some free tickets to WWE World? They're on will call." And we ended up not going because we were just dead ass tired. But we did get some tickets for it on Sunday. We just never went. That's late, Amo. Holy shit.
Maybe by this creature.
Hope you can make it when you can.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
But I'll be in Discord too during the day.
Wesker!
Axis.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for
That's
the
so
time
late,
being.
dude. Went a little wide there with that
anything, Jill?
line, but got a pretty good transition. What's
What is this all
Axis? I don't know it.
I can't figure it out at all.
Yeah.
It's me too.
Is your school wrapping up
Now
for the
it's
semester?
Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room.
Oh,
again.
yeah? Never been to
Okay.
AEW. I
I'll
don't
try
keep
the
up with
door
it
on
as
the
much.
opposite side.
I do watch
This
some clips,
mansion
but...
is gigantic. We could get
Oh,
into trouble
okay,
if
I
we
gotcha.
lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And
You don't know
Jill,
me!
here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master
Something
of
kind of
unlock,
lame about
take
me,
it
but
with
I
you.
kind of stay in the WWE universe. I do watch
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
the occasional AEW or TNA, but
Listen.
Oh, there's not enough
if
time in the
something
world.
happens, let's meet up in this hall.
So I just watched some short clips.
This time I'll
Oh, I
be
gotcha.
there.
Our semester is wrapping up this week. AEW's, you know, it's got its characters. I don't like the more dangerous spots they do. I just want everybody to be not ruin their fucking lives. Haven't we learned our lessons? Like the Darby Allin spot when he went through the glass for the Sting retirement. Like, we don't need that. Yeah, it's kind AEW's kind of running into the WCW thing. Yeah, like him getting slammed on the bat with the nails. Like, dude, no one wants to see that, brother. We just want you to be like, we're just here for a good story. We want you to be safe. Shit, dude.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
I thought we were kind of past that era.
Something's wrong
You know,
with this
Delaware, where I'm
house.
from, they have like a thing.
Oh,
It's like death
this
matches.
hall is dangerous.
They're just disgusting.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back
You know, when you
door
see shit
somewhere.
like people
Let's try
dying
to
from
find
heart
it
attacks like Eddie
first, shall we?
Guerrero, or, you know, killing your fucking family like Chris Benoit, we don't want people hitting their fucking heads and going loco and dying at 40, you know? We don't want that shit. Or getting paralyzed. I think Jim Cornette is a pretty funny guy. What? Look, I just I ran into the fucking steps over that one. Lucy, thank you. What the hell? Holy shit. Guys, enjoy the gifted subs from Lucy. Nice. I ran into the fucking steps from that one. I was seeing like symbols on the screen I never even saw. It was like X10 or something. What a legend. Yo, thank you so much. What a legend. We ran into the steps from that one. Yo, thank you. Everybody enjoy those gifted subs. Let's see those starfish. Show them off! Hey, Marilyn. Show those puppies off! Let's go! Hell yeah! Now that's a lot of starfish. Holy moly. You guys see my Cena hat? That was in the little gift basket we got on the trip. I love that music too. That's a banger, isn't it? And a pet the starfish. Ho-ho! Y'all be sure to pet your starfish at home too, huh? Yeah, dude. My girlfriend and I, we won a trip. We won a contest that gave us a free trip to WrestleMania. So, limo service, flights, hotel, SmackDown, WrestleMania. Yeah, dude, it was like unbelievable. We thought it was fake for like a week. We thought it was like fake until the fucking limo showed up. No, like a week before the event, we got an itinerary, and it had like, you know, plane tickets and hotel, so we could actually cross-reference
Richard!
it and everything.
What happened?
But yeah, it's unheard of. Like, who the fuck do you know ever won that? It's so crazy. We thought it was fake. We had like Code Umbreon check it out and some friends check it out.
You're wounded.
But we took the gamble, I guess. You know, we had a good feeling, but we took a risk, and it paid off.
And also poisonous.
I'll probably never be able to sit that close ever again.
Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some.
Marty
with me.
Jannetty.
No problem.
Really?
I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
The only sort of VIP moment we had is at the beginning of the first night of Mania, the Saturday main event. Rebecca! I got you. Hold on. Shit! Thank you, Lucy. Cha 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 cha. Thank you, Lucy. Cha 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 cha. Thank you, Lucy. Cha 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 cha. The only VIP thing was on Saturday night, the first night of Mania. We got to go up to the ring and like touch the ring and the announce table and shit. The triple threat on Saturday to kick off the show, or Sunday, right? Yeah, nuts. Thank you, Lucy. Cha 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 cha. We got to turn the bot on. Oh shit. Banging into the wall. Wait, why am I going this way? Holy fuck. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. Oh, I didn't answer the question about Jim Cornette. So Jim Cornette, if you guys don't know, he's like he's an old wrestling manager, and he was like a producer and kind of like wrote for WWE and stuff. And he's got a YouTube channel now where he kind of, you know, talks about his stories, and also some of he kind of like adds commentary to like the current product. I do think he's a funny guy. Like I like him in Dark Side of the Ring, and I do think he has some valuable things to say. And he's so funny when he talks about Vince
Here's the
Russo.
serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should
Yeah,
keep it.
I did break the rules and touch the table.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
But I will say, like, oh shit! God damn, I'm shook. Stop! Go! Oh, thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. But yeah, I totally broke the rules by touching that table and the ring. They definitely said do not touch it. At 1,000? What do you want to happen at 1,000? Let's come up with it now. Got to enjoy. Everybody enjoy the subs. Thank you, Lucy. Hey, Trex, what up, dude? Feeling great. Just got back from the trip. So just relaxing my legs. I did more walking than I have in like a year. I think Saturday we did like, I forget what Melissa told me. I think it was like 20,000 steps or something. Something like that. Way more than I ever would do. This run is a good D-Rust, but I definitely fucked it. The one to my left, the bigger one, that one was given to us for the contest, and Kevin Owens signed it. So that was just a gift. And then the one to my right, the spinner belt, that one I purchased a little while ago. Good night, Amo. Thanks for hanging out. Glad to be off work. Hell yeah. You enjoy that time, Trex. What you gonna do? You enjoy that. But yeah, Gonza, the fucking other one was just gifted to us. Yep. We got to meet Kevin Owens and everything. And then he signed it. Just a legendary trip, like such a lucky thing to receive. So grateful. I've been a pretty big wrestling fan since 2004. Like, I've been watching every week since 2004 for the most part. And you know, it's kind of a funny, dorky thing to like wrestling when you're an adult. And I love it. So just so... Oh, for sure. Just so grateful, man. I can't believe it. Still. Just everything lined up. Like, I already had the time off because it was a little staycation week. I took off of work. Since the 90s, yeah. My earliest memories were Attitude Era when my dad was watching, but I can't say I was a fan. It's just what was on when I was growing up. I remember liking Goldust. I thought he was, like, funny. 2004. Just before WrestleMania 20. That's when I started watching. Goldust was cool. I don't even care. Oh yeah, that 90s era. Early 90s. Yeah, especially having like a personal connection to that, like happening where you're from and everything. That's a great memory. In my opinion, like, this is the best we've had since the Attitude Era. It's just been, like, top-notch storytelling. It's been so fun to watch. So many twists and turns. The British Bulldog, hell yeah. He was jacked. You had to get Vince out of that bitch. You had to get Vince out. Get a new guy in there who can actually take risks and do some good writing and not worry about the insecurities that Vince had. It's been fire. Oh, me too. Like, dude, remember, like, the TLC matches they had with Edge and Christian and the Dudleys? Like, what was better than that as a kid? You know what I mean? We were so fortunate to see Stone Cold. Even though he came out to just read the attendance, it was so nice to see him. Yeah, the Hardys are in TNA. They're the tag team champs, the last time I checked. Yeah. I love that they've been doing TNA crossovers as well. I'm so glad I stuck on, because there was some time periods where I just, like, I was fucking over it, you know? I'd be, like, skimming through SmackDown and Raw because a lot of it was just so uninteresting. And then I would just watch the the pay-per-views through like WWE Network. I don't think so. I think that it'll probably fizzle out, if anything. I think it'll fizzle out, if anything. I don't think they'll buy it. They just bought a luchador company. So I'm wondering if they'll bring back the cruiserweight division. Do you guys think? And then you got so much stuff. Like, you got NXT, which is a third show now. You got Evolve. You got LFG. Like, what the fuck, man? There's so much. It's just... I'm so glad that I held on, because I have a feeling, like... if I stopped watching wrestling, I probably wouldn't have come back to it. You know what I mean? It's hard to come back to it if you stopped. Like, truly stopped. Enzo Amore. I'm pretty sure he's... Isn't he from New Jersey? So he's not far from me. He's like, you know, the next state over. I think he actually got his license in Delaware. And for his license signature, he drew like a penis. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Double check me. I hear voices in my head. Adonis. My wife. Yeah, Randy had a little surprise moment at Raw last night for us.
Thanks, Barry.
Another, just one of the many twists and turns in the Triple H era.
I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
Wesker.
I don't know if I want to spoil it for you. More than what I
Jill.
said already.
So you're
But
saying...
John Cena started the show doing
That's
his
what
little,
I
you know,
was going to say.
I've been doing it by myself.
Where on earth have you
I'm
been?
gonna be the
You
final
disappeared from the
champion here,
hall all of a
the
sudden.
last real
I'm
champion.
sorry, but I have
And then
my
you're just
reasons.
looking at a close-up
Perhaps you guys
of
have met
John
me?
Cena.
It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange...
Oh yeah, you like those
Is that right?
jacked
Anyway,
jacked chicks?
it's
Hell
good
yeah.
to see you're safe.
Yeah, China was hot.
Jill, our first priority is to get...
She could throw
out
you
of
around the room.
Yes, you're right.
Exactly, Shiny. It's a tight shot of John, and then you
Now,
just
there are a
see
lot of rooms in that mansion
you just see
that we can't
Randy
get into
slithering in
because
the
they're
fucking
locked up.
background.
I have been looking around for clues.
Ah, it's been so good. I'm just
Okay, I'll go to the other house.
never been
and see if I
happier
can
as a
find
wrestling
any
fan.
clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting
Oh
on you.
yeah, Tori. Gail Kim, anyone? Hmm? Back in the bra and panties era? Hell yeah. The pillow fight matches? Didn't John Cena smack Stephanie's ass one time? Or am I making that up? I swear he did. This is my brutality! Yeah, I really didn't know what was going to happen in the EO match with Rhea. Oh, shit. I kind of could imagine Rhea winning, you know? getting all sweaty thinking about that trip. You fucker. Eat, sleep, breathe. Hell yeah. Oh, I have, yeah. That's a pretty
have you
pretty
found anything
elaborate
interesting?
mod. It's like a
Yes,
full
but I can't see very
new
well.
game. Like
How
with
about
new
going down
rooms
to
and
check by
everything.
yourself? I have a rope here.
Yeah, I was kind of sad that they
Oh,
pulled
do
Bailey
you?
from the show.
Well, then I'll try to
You
go
know, to
down
put
using
Becky
the
in,
rope.
which was cool. A
Wait.
cool outcome, but I don't even think she was actually injured. I think they just pulled her from the show for the sake of the story. So maybe they'll do something with Bailey and Becky later.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, what's
Jill.
frustrating
Wait,
about it?
I'll go and get another rope.
Barry?
Just like is it like
Barry?
glitchy or something? Or just like OP? Is that the one where you play as like a hunk-looking character, or as just the dude who works for Umbrella? It's like a few days before the incident, and you're trying to get to the mansion. Is that Containment? Or is it the one where you're as like a... Oh, okay. I don't think you're supposed to pause cancel that one. Yeah. I've been meaning to play it. I had been watching it. Did Aiden Watkins make that one? The one I'm most excited for is the Survivor Redux. I don't think it's done yet. Aiden Watkins! The modding goat. I want Aiden to make a cutscene skip of this game. That'd be sick. But have you seen the Survivor Redux? Dude, punch that in. It's like Resident Evil Survivor, but it plays just like the original trilogy. Fixed camera angles, puzzle backtracking. Instead of going through like one little pathway, you have to actually circle back to get keys, item boxes, typewriters. Nope. It's tank controls, fixed camera angles, third person. I love when Aiden does the YouTube live streams where you can see him working on the projects. I tried loading up the tools to look at the assets of this game, because if I had the ability, like, I want to make a cutscene skipper for this, but I don't know how. I hit up a few people in the modding community, but, you know, no one really wants to work on it, which is alright, and I don't really have the skill yet. Oh, I'm so excited for it. And then remember the mod that got canceled that was called, like, During the Storm? Shit. Fucked it. Eat, sleep, breathe. Yeah, the During the Storm where you play as Kevin before RE3. So cool. I like ones that add context to the story around this era, this time period. Once again, I appreciate y'all hanging out, throwing some bits and subs. Lucy going crazy. Jiu-Jitsu. Action Man Dave. Jared, Gonta with the raid. What an epic epic stream. Thank you guys. Dave, thanks for doing some modding, bro.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive.
You guys are awesome. Thank
Wait
you so
there.
much.
Are you with anybody,
The shiny
Jill?
one with a follow.
What? Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you asking?
Listen, the stars are going to be finished soon. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Enrico! Who killed him, I wonder?
Feels so good to be home. Back at my desk. So my plan for now, like I said, things change, especially with me and my schedule and everything, but my sort of plan is to do runs in Discord during the day. More of like my no damage, casual plays, pretty much anything, you know? And then I'll do some Twitch streaming at night around like 6 p.m. Hate this room. Getting that crank trigger. This room and the next one. So bad. Eat, sleep, breathe. Getting that sub 39 was tough. It's going to be really challenging to do much better than this. Come on. Eat, sleep, breathe. type on the computer. Yeah. Getting caught up on the railings and shit. Try to do 2 title lines.
Jill! I was looking for you.
I was looking for you.
Barry.
Jill, don't be angry. I wanted you to wait for me.
Barry, don't screw up again like you did when you dropped that rope.
This is a good potty break.
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Someone's losing their mind outside.
Tyrant virus is a super virus.
It's a
which
super
creates
virus.
a monster which is much stronger than human beings. Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon in the world.
You don't mean you're experimenting on real people?
This is really beautiful. All this power will be mine.
Ah.
For the sake of an awful creature?
Don't be upset. All weak people
Eat,
exist.
sleep, breathe. I know, and here I am bitching that it took me 35 minutes to get here, and I'm behind 40 seconds. But it's D-Russ. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why am I so slow? It is crazy. Like,
Don't come this way.
we also didn't have a memory card early on. Until, like, my mom's friend gave us one, you know? So we'd have to just leave the console on. We couldn't even save.
It can't control what it does.
So crazy, man. Especially, like, RE3 took us forever to beat. The puzzles were so much harder, and Nemesis was nuts. Oh, no. Yeah, fuck that. It only takes one shitty time with a game. Our Super Nintendo had a finicky power cable. And my dog, like,
Jill,
hit the cable when he was looking
you.
out the window. And I hadn't
Harry?
saved in a while. It was like Super Mario World.
I'm really embarrassed to
Dude,
see you
I
now.
lost so much.
Just leave me. Go quickly.
It's over.
It's over, Barry.
Wesker's dead.
Is that so? Jill, will you do me a favor? This
Sorry,
is my
Chris.
last-
This is an any percent
wish.
run. You're fucked.
Please give this photo to my family. Will you?
Sure.
Forgive me, Jill.
Yeah. Save me! Yeah, it's like an episode of like Goosebumps when it's like, you know, aliens inside of human costumes to blend in, and their eyes are just like black.
If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is your last.
You know she just tosses it out of the helicopter when she flies away. Alright, we got a lot of work to do to get back to 3858. And I hit the map. Alright, there we go. We're back, baby. I probably haven't run this in 3 weeks, maybe. $39.39. I used to kill for that time. Let's go. Reset. $39.39.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Takes you hours, yeah.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Before I started speedrunning the game, it probably
Stop it.
took me like
Don't
90
open
minutes to
that
2
door.
hours.
But Chris is.
Just trying to remember where all the shit is. And then when
What
I
is
started
it?
playing arrange mode,
Maybe it's Chris.
it was like that all over again. Just trying to remember where
Now,
stuff
Jill,
was. Like
can you go?
Chris
I'm
arrange
going
mode
with you.
is
Chris is
so
our
annoying.
old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Yeah, we got to get you back on it, pup. But you like the later games, right? Like the
Dining
remakes.
room. What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Oh.
Barry?
What is it?
Oh, okay.
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What
I know
is
sometimes
it?
there's like a big divide between
Kenneth was killed too.
fans of the
Maybe
old
by this
games and the
creature.
later ones.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
But I'm with you. 5 and 6 aren't really my thing, but
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And
could have
don't
blew
leave
that
this hall
zombie's
for the
head
time
clean
being.
off.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
And how do you like 5? I think a lot
What
of
is
people
this
who
all
started
about?
at that time, they end up usually really loving it.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll try
yeah.
the door on the opposite
I think
side.
2.
This mansion is gigantic.
Yeah, just skip R6.
We could get into trouble.
I don't know.
if
What
we
do you
get
think of
lost.
6, pup? Since
We
you
should
started
start
at the
from first
at
floor,
RE5.
Okay, and Jill, here's
I
a
think
lock
2
pick.
remake has the
It
best
might be
setting.
handy
I think
if
it's
you,
really
the
cool.
master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen,
I love 2
if
OG.
something
I think it's
happens,
really good.
let's meet up in this hall.
I really like the story, especially
This time
Claire's
I'll be
story.
there.
I still gotta finish the all 4 scenario run. Starting to warm up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Now I'm like, man, should I? So I have the day off. Should I actually go on Twitch early in the morning and try the 4 scenarios again in RE2?
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better.
No,
to
I definitely
secure our
find that
escape
people
route
who
first. There
start
must be a
around like
back
the
door
4,
somewhere.
5, 6 era,
Let's try to find it.
especially
first, shall
5 or
we?
6, they tend to like that more. And I think that's fine. It's kind of what you're used to. Like, I started with RE3 Nemesis. So I kind of got used to the OG format. The fixed angles, the tank controls. I don't like 6. Definitely not. Wait until I know damage that shit. Woo! That's gonna be crazy, isn't it? Refund! I keep forgetting to combine the clips there. I'm telling you, some people like 6. I like 7. I like 7, but the guest house is fucking annoying when you gotta follow Mia and do all that shit. Not being able to skip a lot of like the phone calls and cutscenes. The tanker ship section is kind of bullshit. And the salt mine is just like, ugh.
What is this?
7 is really scary. I just
What a
played through it
mansion.
recently.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
But I did add a couple mods
Stop
where
it.
it speeds up
Don't
through some of
open that
those
door.
unskippable cutscenes.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill.
Yeah, I don't mind
I'm going with
the
you.
Baker residence.
Chris is our old
I don't
partner,
mind
you know.
the
Okay.
like
let
the house
me
that's in
handle
the
this.
swamp. How'd I cheat? Oh yeah, I cheated. Yeah,
Stay
yeah.
alert.
I have to cheat a little bit to fully enjoy it. I gotta have a fucking unlimited Magnum.
A dining room.
Now I feel like now that I know the game pretty well, like where everything is now,
What?
I could run through
What
it
is this?
with
What
normal
is it?
fucking weapons. Probably not a
Blood.
madhouse though.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
I
I'll
had
be
someone on
examining this.
YouTube.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
There was a part where you know, like the mold creatures in the basement. There was a part where I was legitimately
Barry?
scared when one of those things popped out.
What is it?
I was like, "Oh shit!" And I had someone on YouTube saying, "Like, bro, stop pretending you're cheating with the Magnum." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm not sitting here like bragging that I'm good at the game.
What is it?
I want a CV
Kenneth
remake.
was killed too. Maybe by this
I want a
creature.
Dino remake.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Code Veronica is so fucking creepy, and the music is like 10 out of 10. I do find that some of the Chris sections drag on
Help me look for him.
because you're
Jill.
kind of just back in the
Don't
same
leave this
place,
hall for
you
the
know?
time being.
Do you guys feel like that? Like, you know, when you
Find
play as
anything,
Chris
Jill?
and you're at like the
Nothing.
base and it's the
What is
same
this
thing,
all
but it's
about?
kind of like wrecked, so you go
Figuring
through
it out
different
at all.
places.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear.
I love the setting
don't know
of
what's
1
going
and
on.
2 so
Well,
much.
It can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check
And
the
I like
dining
the
room
setting of
again.
7 for the most part.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get
I
into
don't like
trouble
the
if we get
setting of Code
lost.
Veronica that much,
We
but
should
but
start
like the
from
music and the
first
story
floor,
make up for
okay?
it.
And Jill, here's a
I find
lockpick.
like the island
It
base
might
to
be
just be like,
handy if you, the master of
it's
unlocking,
fine.
Take it with you.
And
Thanks.
Antarctica, like,
Maybe
okay.
I'll need it.
I think it's because a lot of the setting is so
Listen,
similar. It's
if
just
something
like,
happens,
you know,
let's meet up in this hall.
military-esque.
This time I'll be there.
And then the Ashford mansion is like so brief, but I like it. But I appreciate that they did something so different instead of just being in Raccoon City for a 4th time. I'm just not really a fan of the gameplay of 0, and I don't really like 5 or 6. 5 was the first one that I was kind of bored in the first playthrough. Like, once you get to the little swampy alligator boat ride section, it was kind of downhill from there for me. I liked 0's setting. I like the characters. I like the music. The enemies were kind of corny.
Jill.
A lot of the story was kind
Any
of...
clues?
No.
Certainly the later end of the story.
Something's wrong with this house.
Whoa. This hall is
0's not
dangerous.
all bad, but the
Maybe it's
main
better to
thing that
secure
matters
our
to me is the
escape route
gameplay,
first.
for me to actually want to go
There
back and
must
play a
be
game again or
back
not.
door
And I hate
somewhere.
the fucking gameplay.
Let's try to find
I hate this
it
like
first, shall
two-character
we?
bullshit. No item boxes. Like it was a bold attempt at kind of making an old school game feel different, but I didn't like it. But the speed running is so fascinating. Like how you have to kind of like move the other character at the same time and get them like set up. And you're doing that all without seeing where they're at. Like that's pretty damn cool. Dude, I refuse. What the fuck? I don't know why, but I am not combining the clips in the forest room. What the hell? I haven't put the game down that long. It is. RE has a very unique DNA to it, a very unique identity. And it's like, isn't it Capcom's like best-selling franchise? I played Resident Evil 8 once through. Back when those, pretty much RE7, 8, 2, and 3 remake, I find much easier to play with a keyboard and mouse, but I hadn't started doing that until somewhat recently. So I found them much more difficult to play with a controller, like specifically aiming at enemies. So as I've gone through them more with keyboard and mouse, I do like the games a lot better. Because a lot of those games, a lot of the more recent games, they require you to get more critical headshots, you know? Whereas these old games, like, you just pull the trigger and you know you're gonna shoot them the same exact way. I think 7 was like them, you know how like 5 and 6 were very action heavy? 7 was like an overcorrection. It's like, let's get rid of the merchant, let's get rid of the crazy weapons. Let's just make it about a guy who is just a normal fucking guy. Well, normal, but he can get his fucking hand chopped off. But like someone without any incredible like speed or strength or anything. So I think RE7 was them kind of like overcorrecting the series. Let's bring the Resident back to Resident Evil.
What happened?
So then 8 was kind of like, all right, we have a vibe. Let's kind of
Ouch!
shift that.
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake. And also
More towards action.
poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
I think 8 had a good feel,
There is
and I would like to.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
Yeah,
no
it was.
problem. I'll go and
I
get
think
it.
they really got a
Thanks.
formula down with 8. I can't help but think that 9 is going to be continuing that pendulum towards more action, but being mindful that you need fear elements as well. Like, I have a strong feeling that 9 is probably going to play a lot like 4 Remake. What do you think, Shiny? I think 9's gonna play like 4 Remake. A little more speed and action, but you're still gonna have that fear. Maybe you're gonna have situations where you lose all of your items, and you have to kind of maybe stealth around. But it's not gonna be like going back to 7, where it's like very fear heavy, less action. Oh, you think so? Yeah, that was kind of the rumor if they remake the first game, this game. If they remake it a second time, they're going to give you that choice. I definitely heard that rumor. I don't know. I'm a patient fan when it comes to this. I'd rather wait
Here's the serum.
and have them
Richard,
nail it.
Hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Kind of like GTA, but
Jill,
GTA is on the extreme
here's
side.
My radio.
But I'd rather
You
wait
should
and just
keep it.
I heard rumors that it might be like an open world kind of game, but
Jill, be careful.
I don't know about that. Richard, hold on. Yeah, RE3, I don't think it was the worst thing, but it kind of missed a lot of its charm and DNA from the original. Like, a remake should really kind of have a lot of those, like, characteristics of the OG. But it really just felt like an extension of RE2 Remake, you know what I mean? And we had a couple sections removed
Wow.
or changed dramatically.
What a mansion.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
Felt kind of cut short with 3.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
Yeah,
I'm
Nemesis
going
was
with
like that
you.
OG,
Chris
like,
is our old
scariest.
partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle
You know, he was
this.
originally just the scariest thing that they ever had in this franchise.
Stay alert.
I was kind of more scared of Mr. X in RE2 Remake than I was in Nemesis.
A dining room.
I do wish in 2 Remake, though, that
What?
the first scenario
What is
didn't have
this?
Mr. X and the second one did.
What is it?
So you could kind of
Blood.
learn the station a little bit
Jill,
and stuff.
see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Exactly, yep. It really brought on that feeling of just like being chased and just fearing for your life.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
But in 3, you had the dodge, you know. That was really helpful.
What is it?
It made getting chased
Kenneth was
less
killed
scary
too.
because you
Maybe
had
by
that
this creature. Anyway,
that
let's report
mechanic
this
where
to
you could
Wesker.
literally just do a tumble every time you're about to get hit. And
Wesker!
I don't mind.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Nah, people chat in, people lurk, people hang out. I don't care.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
Ooh.
What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
I will say though, like
too.
with RE3
Now it's
remake,
Wesker's time to disappear.
the ability
I don't know
to
what's going on.
Well,
and I'll follow you
can't be
back
helped.
too, Shiny.
let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking,
Yeah, anyway, so-
take it with you.
In RE3, like you have the ability to dodge. In
Thanks.
RE2, you don't.
Maybe I'll need it.
Yeah, keep going. But let's just say this. So like
Listen,
in
if something
RE3,
happens,
just having the
let's meet
ability
up
to
in this
dodge, like
hall.
even if I try to dodge, but I still get hit,
This time I'll be there.
that is less scary than in RE2 where you don't have the ability to dodge. You know what I mean? You do whatever's best for you. It's all good. I think traditionally my stream will be kind of chatty early on, and then it'll kind of slow down as I start to lock into more runs, and I'm cool with whatever, you know? Sometimes it'll just be me and Dave talking for like 2 hours. About our favorite foods. It doesn't...
Barry!
Jill, what's going on?
Yep.
Any clues?
No.
Here's the thing about
but
me, like-
something's wrong with this house.
Oh, this hall is dangerous.
I think this is my
Maybe it's better to secure our escape
third
route
year of
first.
streaming. Like, I think
There
it was
must
3 years
be
in
a
April.
back door somewhere.
I want to say for
Let's
like
try to
the
find
first
it
year and a
first,
half,
shall we?
maybe 2-ish years, I didn't really have anyone chatting. So a lot of it was just me just like not talking to anyone or just trying to talk to myself. I was just playing like Wii Sports with no one watching. So I'm very grateful when anyone wants to chat in, and I'm also comfortable when no one's talking. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's shoot this gun here, and then we'll pause, cancel. Like you kind of find yourself just narrating, and we're gonna push this about 6 times, and then push it off the ledge here, perfect. And I'm gonna run over this way. Like it'll just be that, because I think when you're certainly when you first start streaming and you start like looking up tips, one of the common tips is like just keep talking. People are gonna tune in, and if you're just sitting there staring at the game, not talking, then they're not gonna want to chat with you. Have you guys ever seen that? You ever look up like tips when you're learning how to stream? But literally, sometimes it'll just be like me and Dave or me and one other person, and we're just fucking talking about meatballs, baby. So, just glad you're all here hanging out. Back in the day, I didn't have like a theme. I didn't have any runs I was trying to do. I wasn't speed running. I wasn't no damage running. I was just kind of like picking the whatever game, and my goal was just like to be a good streamer. You know, I didn't really have any side like goals. So I'm here to talk to friends, and I'm here to try and do better at this game. So whatever happens. Oh, and then we just fucked it. Yeah, there's like weird. It is weird, especially when you first get started. It's like, you know, your chat's like dead. There's no one there, and you're just kind of, you're either sharing stories like, oh, I just remembered the time that I, you know, whatever. The time I went to elementary school and threw up in my pants. Or you're just narrating your game. I remember the time I thought it was a fart, but it was actually a shit. Oh, Lucy, did you say you're having a tough time in RE1R? It is hard. I get confused. And then there's that whole, like, Lisa Trevor extra parts. Like her cabin and then the part under the stairs. And I hardly play that game, so I don't have a chance. I don't even think
what happened?
changing topics back and forth, but I don't even think I raided someone or knew what a raid was
Dangerous. There are terrible demons.
until, like, yeah, at least a year and a half or 2 years.
You're wounded.
I'm a fucking dumbass. Because I kind of was a YouTube guy. I wasn't really a Twitch guy.
Snake. And also poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold
Yeah,
on.
obviously this game can be very tough to
There is
speedrun
serum.
or whatever. But
Oh,
in terms
no.
of just, you
I
know,
should have brought some with me.
playing the game,
No problem.
this one
I'll
is
go
like
and get it.
1,000 times easier
Thanks.
than RE1R. The map's easier. The enemies are way more predictable. It's less scary. Every fucking light on. Every fucking light in the house is on. Like, the electric bill must be 10 grand a month. Like, it's so bright. Your mom's supposed to be helping you. Cold as a witch's tit. It's cool your mom's, like, watching the game with you. My parents never played video games or, you know, my mom was, like, nice about it or whatever. She used to show up on the stream a little bit, say hi. But she's like, what the fuck? You play this 30-year-old game every day? What are you doing? Oh, I remember seeing that. It's like, aren't there like glow sticks on the floor? And you go to like a motel at first, right? And navigate through the motel. There's like new puzzles. The puzzles seem way harder than in the actual game. Okay, okay. Yeah, that... Sorry, what's that one called? I mix up the the motel one where you're just that dude and like the SWAT team one. Isn't there a
Here's the
section?
serum. Richard, hold on.
It's not before the storm
give
because
you a
that's the one where
shot
you play
now.
as Kevin.
Jill, here's
Yeah.
my radio.
But isn't
You
there a part of
should
containment
keep
where
it
you like end up on
behind-
danger and you have to like find an aid spray or something?
No! Richard!
There's also that one,
Careful.
is that the part you're talking about that's like fucked up? Sometimes the mods feel kind of cheap. Yeah. Like some sections like that where they're just like so challenging. Like you go into a room and there's like 10 of the giant alligators from RE2. You're like, okay, like this isn't even fun. This is just mean. This is just mean, brother. Why would you make this? You're just like crying. Going poopy in your panties. I don't mind when they're that hard, but I like when there's like a fucking switch, so it's like, you know, normal. It's like easy, normal, hard, poopy in your panties, you know? Like, I want to have the choice. Give me the choice. Oh my god, I'm a fucking... Fuck. 2 Crimson Heads, and they're so unfair. So... Because that game uses, like, RE2 OG engine, right? Like, what's the actual enemy that the Crimson Head's based off of? Dave, thanks for hanging out again and modding, bro. If I missed anyone's, it was, like, really busy on stream when I first started, so if I missed anyone... Any kind of redeem cash-ins or messages, just, let me know. Speedrunning and active chat don't mix very well sometimes. Hey, thanks, Shiny. That's zombies. Ah, okay. Gotcha, so they're like as fast as dogs, but they're zombies. Just like a Crimson Head. When that first Crimson Head stands up from a laying position, when you're about to use the fake armor key, you know? My brother, I guess that was like 2002, right? So that was probably like his 13th birthday. Yeah, does the Undertaker. Bong! My brother got like a GameCube and that game on like around his 13th birthday. And he had probably like 5-10 friends over. And it was like nighttime and the lights were all off. And I was just like a 7-year-old, you know, sitting on the sidelines. And that was like the most scared I'd ever been in my life up to that point. That's the RE1 remake. No, I would have been like 9, sorry. I would have been like 9 years old. And it was like watching a horror movie where the character like sucks. Like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. But it's the main character. Like when the first Crimson stands up. And you're just like, oh! Yeah, GameCube had the Capcom exclusive locked down. That's exactly why we got one. It just starts swiping the fucking piss out of you. And then you can kind of choose to burn them, you know? But it's a pain in the ass to have to go fill up the kerosene all the time. So you're just like, I'll take my chance. We don't have our original GameCube. We always used to sell our stuff to get new stuff. But I do have a Japanese GameCube, and I have all of the, I have all of the Resident Evil games in Japanese. It's not quite as a... Yeah, you can burn them with kerosene. Yeah, like when they're on the floor before they pop up. You can fill a little flask with kerosene from the save room. Hey, alien. It's going pretty good. Just got back from our Wrestlemania trip, so I'm just kind of getting my head back on straight from all the travel. And just getting my ass kicked in this game. But this is like run 2 after not playing for like 3 weeks. Well, yeah, you can use it to burn the zombies, or you can take a swig out of it and get fucked up. I'm glad I said something. I'm sitting here talking about how it's annoying to have to go use the flask, and you're like, holy shit! You know, it takes a little extra time to go and do that, but yeah, if you got a lighter in the flask, it's a game changer. Yeah, when you get back to Mansion 2, it's like, you're fucked. Turns out, like, we just made the game, like, so much easier for Lucy. She's like, oh, shit. The game was tough, because I was just getting smacked by Crimson Heads the whole time. Yeah, like, if you don't care about the extra time it takes, like, it's a no-brainer. It's like, let's go burn those fuckers. It's so nice. You can also, you know, alternatively, you can shoot their head off with the shotgun. And I think you can also burn them with flame rounds, right? Exactly. So just take your time. Burn those fuckers. Have a barbecue. That's right.
Barbecue those assholes!
We love burning those zombies. Oh, shit. Just imagine the smell of that fucking Spencer Mansion, dude. Especially when you start burning the zombies. That's the one part of these games I'm glad that you don't have the option to. Like, you run a hose from your PlayStation into your nose, and it just starts farting out zombie flesh. You're like, holy shit! Some people might like it. That's the game, like, you sit in this, like, chair that, like, simulates the motion, and then you're just, like, sniffing the fucking...
You saved me.
Yeah.
That was close.
Like, even this
Thanks,
room would be
Gary.
stinky. There's no windows.
Don't
It's just a
mention it.
stinky plant.
What a monster. I can't believe. What the hell is
Hey,
this
dude,
place
thanks for
anyway?
hanging out and following, and hope to see you again. Talk some wrestling.
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is
My
that
personal
right?
purposes.
Anyway, it's good to see
Hey,
you're
good night.
safe.
Or goodbye,
Jill,
sorry.
Our first priority is to get
Hope work goes
out
okay
of
for
here.
you.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're
Reminds me, I
locked
gotta
up.
open that bot.
I have been looking around for clues.
Oh, shit! I forgot when you open this app, it fucks the game up. Well, it's not like I was on pace, but still. Oh, shit. I was on pace. I opened up my Streamlabs chat bot. Because, like, Shiny did the lurk, and I'm like, oh, the commands aren't there. Yeah, it's up there with that. It's close. Now the thing has to update. Ah, shit. It's fine. Like I said, I was like 20 seconds behind. It's not like I'm sitting here getting some record. Oh, shit. I do some dumb shit, I'll tell you. Let's enjoy this music while I do this. Don't fuck me now. Don't fuck me now. Don't fuck me now. Now, now, now. Yo, there he is. What up, sleepyhead? Holy moly. You've been doing the late night streams, right? Yo, guys. Join me in following my good buddy boy, Straw Hat. So and then you took a nap. Holy shit. Yeah, we hadn't talked in a bit, so I wanted to catch up with you today, but we'll talk. I talked to Brian a little bit today about like maybe meeting on Friday with you guys. Getting ready for the next Resi runs. No, you're good. We'll catch up. I'm off until Saturday, dude, so we'll talk. Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like 40 minutes of this stream today was just kind of recapping the thing. But seeing Balloon was so sick, man. It was a really nice time. The epicness. It's all about the game. But tonight we just kind of did a recap and
Wow.
a little
What a mansion.
a little bit of D-Rust in this. We're not going to get anywhere
Wesker,
tonight.
Where's Chris?
Stop it.
Captain Wesker.
Don't open that door.
Where's Chris?
Chris is.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now,
So
Jill.
you slept pretty good then, Jeff, huh?
I'm going with you.
That's sick.
Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
All right, Lucy. Yo, thank you for all the gifted subs today. Holy shit. Thank you so much. And, dude, please get better with, like, the E. coli infection shit. Holy moly. Oh, did you learn the whole thing? Lucy, please get better. Keep me updated on that. Holy fuck. I kind of forgot, and then I'm like, wait, that you told me that. That's got to be fun because it's like it's so different than Resident Evil, you know?
What is this?
Wow.
Sleep well, Lucy.
What a mansion.
It's like the gameplay's
Captain
different,
Wesker,
the
where's
environment's
Chris?
different. You're doing a glitched run.
Stop it.
Like it's got to be a
Don't
nice
open that
refresher
door.
just to fuck around with that.
Chris is.
Oh shit.
What is it?
Does the time fly by
Yes,
with that game?
Chris.
Because it's like
Now, Jill.
so different than
Can you go?
Resi, and
I'm
then
going with
it's
you.
a pretty long
is
run,
our
you know.
old
So
partner,
you got a
know.
lot going on.
Okay, let me handle
It's probably a
this.
lot to remember. I know one of the glitches is you like do that
Stay
weird
alert.
motorcycle thing where you're like running. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I haven't been able to catch your streams with the trip and I guess like me going to bed a little bit earlier, you know. I want to watch some of that. What time are you
What?
going on tonight?
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
You going on at like what, 12 o'clock at night or something? Yeah, fuck that. I'll catch the replays.
Barry?
But if you're going for 10 hours, that means you're on until like what, 10 a.m. in the morning?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Sometimes. I'll catch the morning bit. Have you met anyone from the GTA
What is it?
community yet?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this
Yeah,
to
that's
Wesker.
so sick. Yeah. Oh, sure.
Wesker!
Yeah.
Help me look for him, Jill.
Is
And
it
don't
mainly
leave this
keyboard
hall
then,
for
or
the
what?
time being. Find anything,
I never
Jill?
speed ran it, obviously, but I always thought that driving
all
was
about?
weird with the keyboard.
I can't figure it out at all.
Like driving with a
Me too.
controller.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Oh, really?
can't be helped. Let's search for him.
Like, what kind of
separately.
shit do you have to do
I'll
with the
check dining
keyboard?
room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is
Oh, okay.
gigantic. We could get into trouble if we
That's
get
kind of
lost.
fucked up to have to
We
like
should start from the first floor, okay?
kind of hybrid play.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Yeah. Damn.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
You better get that foot pedal
If
you
something
were talking
happens,
about.
Let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
No way. I was just fucking around. Oh shit. Looking like a damn gas pedal. Oh shit. I'm still waiting on that. That's the real with the fucking foot cam. You'll get a whole fucking a new audience with that. Straw pedal. Put your foot on the brake. Back in the day, I got one of those like driving wheels. It was like a cheap one, like a $50 one. Wasn't anything nice, but it was like so fun to play Vice City as like a driving sim.
Jill,
That shit was fun.
what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route
See the
first.
belt that we got? This thing's so sick.
There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
All right, like this whole fucking stream, I've been forgetting to combine the clips in the forest room, and then I do it at the statue. Yeah, that's so sick that you're running that game. Broaden your horizons a little bit. I have like the best memories of that game. I first played it when my Vice City, I mean. My mom had this friend Donna, and we used to go over her house. She had like a babysitting business. And since my mom was like really cool with her, like, and I was a little older, like Donna was pretty chill with me kind of doing whatever. And her son, who was older than me, had Vice City. I was like way too young playing that shit. It was so fun. I was probably like 9 years old. Yeah, that game was so fun, and the music made a huge impression on me. Like, my first ever music CD was the Vice City soundtrack. We got it from, like, this store called Coconuts. It was like a 5 or 6 disc set, and it had, like, the music and the radio stations. And my first kind of, like, music I got into was, like, 80s music because of that game. Other than, like, Barney, you know? And so the conversation turned until the sun went down. Even just being minus 1.4 here, or sorry, plus 1.4, is still a nice feeling for being away from this game for a bit.
Richard!
And so the
What happened?
conversation turned
Oh, Jill, this house is
until the
dangerous.
sun went
There are
down.
terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge
Snake.
and also
Poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have
And
brought
so
some
the
with me.
conversation turned.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that was so bad. And so the conversation turned. On that day, da 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 da. Richard.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on.
Richard.
I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it. I'm...
No.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Damn. Something tells me I should be careful. Where the fuck did I get that time save? On that day, da 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 da. Boom. I want that star crest so bad as a prop. So spooky. Well, isn't this fucked? Fucking blocking my path. 3 seconds, because that dog... Well, it wasn't quite 3, but... 2.2. Because that dog was in my way. Let's go. What? Holy shit. That was sad. Oh my god. Stupid doors. Ranji. Wow. Love this song. Love this song, bros.
Jill!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I know, Barry.
You saved
Fucking
me.
jackass.
Ah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe. What the hell is this place anyway?
Mr. Drop the Rope Barry. Let me take that flamethrower from you, since you're just chilling there. Another
So
banger
you're
song
safe.
here. Love it.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those
Strange creatures. He's talking about the
Is that
bees.
right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get
My man can
out
shoot a
of
bee from a mile away.
Yes, you're right.
here. Now there are a lot of rooms.
I didn't think
in
I'd
that
be within
mansion
5 seconds
that
of
we
my
can't get
PB in
into
this
because
D-Rush,
they're
so
locked up. I
mission
have been looking around
accomplished.
for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Get me
Will
some
you do that?
WD-40.
I'm counting on you.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't remember exactly, but I think I really fucked up Yawn too
Joe.
in the PB.
Have you found anything interesting?
Yes,
Can't
but
remember if I
can't
like
see
dropped
very
the
well.
shot
How about going down to check by yourself?
and
I
then
have a
like
rope
got
here.
bit or something,
Oh,
but I
do
know it
you?
went really
Well,
bad.
then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
I remember leaving the room saying like, fuck, I should have just did like 4 normal shots. But I don't know how much like actual time save.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Now I've done
what's
it.
going on?
Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry?
DPG, what up, dude? Oh man, it was fucking amazing. Best trip of my life. WrestleMania was amazing in itself. The way it all turned out, but yeah, we're lucky, dude. Great stay, great travel. Got to see some friends. Oh man, it was so good. Got to go touch the ring and the announce table. Yeah, Las Vegas, yep. How you been, dude? How was your weekend? That was my first time in Vegas. It was cool, man. So many movies, yeah. What are you looking forward to the most? I know you do a lot of like movie reviews and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. I actually want to go see that. That's the first Star Wars movie I remember. Actually, no. The Phantom Menace was. But I only played the game. I didn't actually see the movie. Back in the day, I mean. You're gonna have a lot of stuff on your podcast to do. A lot of reviews. Yeah. I feel that. Go, you fucker! Hate these doors, man.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Deadpool ones are edgy. I love them.
Wait there. Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh no.
That guy's
I'm
so
alone.
funny,
But
man.
Why are you asking?
Listen, the stars are going to be
I
finished
loved him
soon.
in that show, Silicon
Someone
Valley.
is a traitor.
He's just
Everything
one of
was
those like
plotted from the
funny
start
dudes.
by
Like
Umbrella.
anything that you watch him in, I don't care if it's a movie, a show, if it's just like a late night talk show. Everything he's just so funny, man. Just
Enrico.
a natural funny guy,
Who killed him, I wonder?
like an improv-y kind of guy. He probably did improv. Yeah, that'll be good. Love those movies. Have you watched Severance? Yes, sir. It's a pretty good show. You might like it. We went on a school movie field trip to see Night at the Museum once. It was awesome. Yeah, it does. What do you think of the, fuck. Not Spider-Man. Not Carnage. Venom. What do you think of the Venom movies? I know you love the Spider-Man universe. I'm interested what you think about the Venom movies. Ah! Yeah, right. I'm not crazy about, like, the symbiote talking to him, you know? Come on, Eddie. Eh. I did that again where I overshoot the entrance. Yeah, this is where it's gonna fall apart. I don't have 5 seconds. Oh no. Forgot it's just upright. Yeah, we're fucked. This is gonna be like 10 seconds now with that. Yeah, we're fucked big time. It's gonna be like 10 seconds, maybe more. Oh shit. Welcome back to Resident Evil, baby.
Jill! I was looking for you.
Barry.
Jill, don't be angry. I wanted you to wait for me.
Barry, don't screw up again like you did when you dropped that rope. Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be free from this world very soon, Jill.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred. Anyway, this disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission, as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
And wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave
Quite a few
girl.
things went horribly wrong in
If
this
I were
run.
you,
Holy moly.
I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You guys are idiots. No one understands its real value.
So you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Wrong.
Tyrant virus is a super virus, which creates a monster which is much stronger than human beings. Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon in the world.
You don't mean you're experimenting on real people?
This is really beautiful. All this power will be mine.
For the sake of an awful creature?
Don't be upset. All weak people exist to be eaten.
Don't come.
What? Don't come this way! No!
Yeah, you did. It's not bad. It's just not my thing, you know? Like having that little buddy
Can't
character
control
kind of thing.
what it does.
Oh, really? That'll be a good episode. I love Spider-Man.
Hi, Jill. It's you.
The
Barry?
box office bomb.
I'm really embarrassed to see you now. Just leave me. Go quickly.
It's over, Barry. Wesker's dead.
Is that so? Jill, will you do me a favor? This is my last wish. Please give this photo to my family. Will you?
Sure.
Forgive me, Jill.
Happy to, dude. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Always appreciate that. Always appreciate the company. Love Family Matters. Hell yeah.
Got any cheese?
That and Full House, they were rocking. Love those shows. Thanks, dude.
Did I do that?
Do. 39-12. I guess it's pretty good for a little D-Rust, right? Fine. Hey, Matic, thanks for the GGs. DPG with the GGs. Oh. Not a bad D-Rust, eh? And a first stream back. All right. Yo, thank you all for hanging out, guys. We're going to raid out. Anybody have any suggestions for the raid before we go taking a look? We reached our sub goal today. 100 subs. Lucy, thank you for the gifted sub. Lucy with another gifted sub. Lucy with 10 gifted subs. The shiny one with a follow. Guntapog with a raid. 17 viewers with him today. That's fucking sick, dude. Thank you for that hefty raid. Jared with the resub. Thank you, bro. 3 months already. Holy moly. Dave with the 30 bits. Dave with the 20 bits. That's when we got our little level 1 hype train. Dave with the 20 bits. Dave, or Jiu-Jitsu with the 10 bits. Dave with another 20 bits. Lucy with 250 bits. Action Dave with 100 bits. And Lucy with a gifted sub. Hell yeah, guys. It's been so fun recapping the WrestleMania trip. It was a nice reflection. Getting my story out. It was such a good time. So fortunate to have that. We also did a pretty decent D-Rust. Got a 39-12. Not too bad. I'm on vacation this week, so I told myself, maybe just try streaming at 6 again tomorrow, but I like getting those early streams, doing longer runs. Yeah, I'm on vacay. Yep. Yeah, we got back from Mania. Yeah, we flew from Philadelphia. It's like a 5-hour flight. Wasn't too bad. We flew, yeah. Delaware has a small airport, but you got to fly to Vegas from Philly. So it's not too far. Not too far at all, dude. All right, I've got just the guy for us to raid, everybody. Yeah, sometimes it's like up to 6 hours, dude. But if you got like good weather, it's like 5 hours. It's not bad at all. We're going to raid Mr. Old Dirty Bacon. How's that sound? Nebraska does? That's weird. Really? Yeah, we didn't drive to the Philly airport. They gave us like rides to all the shows in the airports. That's crazy. Nebraska getting hailed, breaking windows. That's just nuts to me. Yo, guys, thanks again for the raids and the love and support, the subs and the biddies and the chat and the community. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to go over to Old Dirty Bacon. Star Cena. I'll see you guys over there. See you, DPG. Bye, Medic.